We play a game of If You Only Knew. Ready?
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure.
Endless movies on Discovery Channel where the woman kills the guy and gets away with it. Snapped, Who Did I Marry, Oops, I Shot You. I can't remember all the titles, something like that.
What song do you sing most often in the shower?
Father Figure by George Michael.
Do you have a favorite comedian of all time?
Dana Gould, Robin Williams, Joan Rivers, Phyllis Diller, Moms and Mabley.
Biggest risk you've ever taken?
Doing this show.
What do you wish you were better at?
Okay, you're gonna laugh. I actually do wish I was shy. My whole life I've been obnoxious. My whole life I've begged. I used to pray every night. I was a horrible Catholic.
But I
would say, dear, I know, it's my mom's fault, first of all. But I would say, dear Lord Baby Jeeba, please make me shy. Because no boys ask out like a loudmouth redhead.
You must have intimidated men.
Yeah, let's go with that. You mean why I never went to prom? Because people like you never cared about me? Thanks for bringing that up, Larry.
You mean you weren't pretty? People didn't invite you out?
They barked when I walked down the street, Larry. I would walk down the street and the other kids at school would go, woof, woof. And I would just go like, ah, like trying to make a joke.
Where did you grow up?
I went to St. Bernardine in Forest Park, Illinois, and then I went to Oak Park River Forest High School in Oak Park, right outside Chicago.
Nice city.
I have a story in the book about Rahm Emanuel when he got mad at me one time because I was yelling at Roger Ailes. And now I realize not enough, but I was yelling at Roger Ailes and Valerie Jarrett was there, and then she got a little bit uncomfortable, and then Rahm literally took my shoulders and went, "We're not doing this now," and moved me away from Roger
Don
Ailes.
Rickles is in the book.
Oh, come on. It's a love letter, of course. So he came over for dinner a couple weeks ago. As you know, you flicked a switch with Don.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do, and he just delivers.
What's the characteristic you most value in others?
Honesty.
And in yourself?
Oh, God, I don't have one. I don't have one good characteristic. It's been a burden.
Are you that great in bed?
I am so good in bed, Larry.
You are?
It really has been a curse because
are you just
they don't get
uninhibited?
Over it. Yeah, and they don't get over it. You know what I mean? It's like,
in other words, men who you've been with in the past.
Men where I've wanted a one-nighter, they go, oh, I can't live. And now that I've had it, I can't go back.
So do you think they're walking around thinking about you now?
I know they are. I know that, I mean, there's probably all kinds of recovery centers. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they have that like Cliffside Malibu.
Kathy Griffin, get over it.
How do I move on from that heat, that magic?
Do you remember your first time?
Yes, I do. That poor guy, if some poor guy tried to go down on me, Larry, it was 2 hours and I still didn't, you know. And I remember like apologizing. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Now it's like, 5 minutes. But I was, come on, I was only 30 then.
What are you afraid of?
Oh, gosh. I keep trying to be afraid of something.
You're not afraid of anything?
I don't know. Like, not
person you'd like to trade places with for a day?
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably like, I'm really bitter. So I'm super bitter about people that I feel are doing better than I am. So I would love to be very bitter and trade places with like Ellen, Oprah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Rich women.
Maybe, I don't know, Larry Ellison.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it might be Buffett. I'd love to be Buffett for a day. That'd be cool.
What always makes you laugh?
Oh, gosh. I mean, my mom gets me every time. You know what she said last week? And I'm going to apologize in advance for this. She said she misses the Nixon years. Larry, who the hell misses the Nixon years? I go, what do you miss? And by the way, I then texted Anderson Cooper because he loves her unconditionally. And I go, I hope you're proud of yourself. Your girlfriend, Maggie Griffin, just said she misses the Nixon years. And he goes, why? And I said, Mom, what do you miss? And she goes, what this country needs is a lovely wedding, like when that darling Tricia Nixon got married, and that would bring the country together. Larry, how do I talk to her?
Tell me something we don't know about Anderson Cooper.
Well, he's crying right now in anticipation of New Year's Eve. Because last night he nervous texted me, and what that means is as we get closer to New Year's Eve, he reaches out in ways that are his way of saying, please be gentle.
Is he uncomfortable?
Yeah, very. Yeah. He's very uncomfortable. I mean, I can't say he actually even, like when he went to school, I'm pretty sure he just bought his way in. I don't think when he says he went to Yale, you know what I mean? Here's the check.
You seem unflappable. Is there something that embarrasses you?
Believe it or not, every once in a blue moon, I will actually get nervous around a celebrity. And what I mean is, all right, you're gonna not even believe this one, because it actually happened after I finished the book. So I I saw Wayne Gretzky on an airplane, and I was so determined to just say hello the entire flight.
Are you a hockey fan?
I'm a fan of greatness. So, I mean, he's a GOAT, and I didn't have the nerve to even just say, what an honor to meet you. I loved the Oilers. I loved the finesse of that era. And I was a Hawks fan being from Chicago. And then finally, I invited him to one of my shows. He came to see me live. He bought a Kathy Griffin t-shirt. We went to dinner afterwards with his wife. It was like
Great
lovely.
guy. Beautiful wife.
You know what? You've gotten more shallow. You've gotten more. You're like one of those millennials. You're worse than one
What
of
are
those
you talking
millennials.
about? She's a
You heard me.
beautiful-
You heard me. What
Got
about
a
him, though?
gorgeous
He's got
daughter,
more
too.
shots on goal
I know
or whatever.
Wayne.
He's got the
gorgeous
records,
assists.
assists, all of it.
For the first time,
How come every time I'm on the show, you go like this?
well, you always exasperate me sometimes because you are formidable.
I'm a formidable force of formidableness.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.